All right, so I just did that review on the cupcake cover tops. You guys will see that. It'll be actually posted tomorrow, but I wanted to do a video on dating and like a little bit of a dating update, kind of talk about it a little bit. I went on a date here a few weeks ago. It was before Christmas. It was the 21st, and we went snowboarding, and he's been skiing since he was 2, but we neither of us have ever snowboarded before. He actually went up the day before the turkey and tried to do it and failed miserably. So the next day we went up together, and we went through a little like training, like step by step, like with the kids and stuff, and we did that. And then we ended up doing all the lifts. Like it was, well, not the big lift, but we did a few lifts, and we had so much fun.
Okay.
It was an awesome date. It was great to kind of like get back out there. We're still talking, very, 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 very slow paced talking, so it's perfect. And yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. So it feels kind of good. I'm kind of at a different place than I was back at the end of the summer. Things are, I don't know how you would say it. Things are just, last year, like I kind of explained, I did a lot of like being without, you know, their dad, and being completely like kind of on my own in that sense has, I mean, it created, and like all the extra work that I had to find and everything else that I had to do. And then, I mean, I think the only reason I was able to even see straight through it all was because of all the help that I got, you know, through you guys and just everything else. So like, I did a lot of like finding myself and a lot of soul searching, and I'm definitely still on that path of discovery, but I mean, a lot's changed, and I'm kind of in like a better place. I'm more, and this is going to be completely honest and almost something that's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I think like the beginning of last year, I was in a mindset where I guess beginning of last year, because right after the divorce, I was, you know, I spent like 6 months just like seeing straight. And then, you know, I got to a point where it was like, okay, I got this. Like, I can do this. Things were really going good. I was completely like self-sufficient. Like, I rocked it. And then things got really difficult. And I found I got to a point where it was just like, where I almost felt like I needed to be with somebody. And that's my personality. And my sister actually, I remember sitting in a hot tub with my sister, and she's like, that's who you are. She's like, I have friends like that who just are with somebody, and that's who they are, and they don't want to be alone, and that's totally me. And I don't like being alone. I've talked about this before. I like having somebody in my life. Well, that was when I met the cowboy and we dated for a while, and it was just, I just got to a point where it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair. I've talked about this. So anyways, and then that was in, gosh, was it like August-ish? So then I spent the last 4 months really just like looking within myself and finding that independence and being 100% okay with like not seeing anybody, like at all, and just getting like, you know, back to myself. And I know these are like really short periods of time, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments saying like, you need to wait half the length of your relationship. Guys, that's 6 years. Like, that puts me outside of my fertility, like my safe fertility window. I know you can totally have kids past 35, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I just like, I don't want to like wait 6 years to like be completely over my relationship. You have to remember too that I spent a few years like in my marriage kind of like getting over it in a way, as like my husband wasn't my husband anymore, I guess you could say. A lot of this probably isn't very relatable to a lot of people, but if you've been in my situation, then you kind of understand, or you completely understand. So this person that I went on a date with is actually somebody who I had gone on a date with but a year earlier. So anyways, we've been talking very, like I said, very slowly, very slow paced talking, but you know, sort of kind of talking, and I like it. I think he's in kind of a similar situation as I am, where it's like, I'm not in a rush to do anything and to really like jump into a relationship, but I'm open to the idea. So if that makes sense. No judgment, please. I know it's a little weird, but I don't know. I've kind of always like been in a relationship. I mean, even in high school, I dated the same guy for 3 years. So it's like, to go, you know, to jump into all these relationships. So now I've been out of a relationship for almost 2 years, and it's kind of, it's weird. Anyways, that's kind of a little update on like my dating life and everything that's come along with it. And how I'm feeling, how I've been feeling, kind of a little reflection, I guess you could say. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted though, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.